after Toki. Oh, I forgot my drink. Oh, please. Oh, wait. I gotta log off from work. I would lose my head if it wasn't attached and all that. Oh, God. Almost spilt shit. Load the game. Okay. Talk to the voodoo lady.
Hey, you!
Hello, Treepwood.
You sent me on a wild albatross chase for La Esponja Grande and promised me it would cure the pox. But after fending off sexually ambiguous merpeople, a giant manatee, and your crazy ex-boyfriend, what do I get for my trouble? This. Sorry excuse for a kitchen sponge.
La Sponja.
Ah, I noticed you strategically left out the Grande from this worthless piece of junk. Once it cured my piddly leftover pox, it didn't have enough mojo left to cure Elaine.
It's not worthless. It is merely young. It must be brought to maturity in order to reach its voodoo-absorbing potential.
Brought to maturity? How am I supposed to do that? Give it a talk about the sponge birds and sponge bees?
Like all infants, La Esponja needs nourishment. It must be fed 6 special voodoo courses to bring it to adult size.
What sort of meal is that?
A feast for the senses. The menu, Treepwood. Take it, and serve the Sponja meal unlike any other.
And then?
It will grow.
Hey, neat. There's a map of the Flotsam Jungle on the cover. No
Oh,
more
boy.
listening to bees and birds and boars for this mighty pirate.
But we actually knew how to do that. Oh, there's folding. There's... To embiggen the smallest beastie. Put a napkin. That's a sight. There's probably puns involved. Gives off the Stella stinky feet. I see. Once completed in order.
Well, that's odd.
This is like origami, brah. No.
It's like a whole new map now.
Is that what it looked like before? No?
LeChuck!
Guybrush!
I would have bet my good hand I'd never say this, but thank you
For what? I've caused you nothing but despair.
for taking the fall back there, and for exposing the voodoo lady. I don't know what to make of any of it, but now I can focus on saving Elaine and dealing with the pox.
It is the very least I could do. But be careful, Guybrush.
I'm always careful.
This from the guy who proposed to his wife with the cursed engagement ring you stole from my hold?
Is that a dig? Is the evil demon pirate LeChuck developing a sense of humor? This is weird. Where have you been? I thought you were with Elaine.
Well, after leaving Spinner Cay, Elaine and I set out to finish releasing all those monkeys I'd captured. After we were finished releasing the last of them, Elaine caught wind of your trial, went into a poxed rage, seized a passing clam schooner, and made a beeline for Flotsam Island.
That's my girl.
Needless to say, I took my own vessel and headed after her. But in the middle of the night, my ship was sunk by a rogue wave. I was washed up on an island of cannibals, from whom I deftly escaped, using many of the self-same skills you taught me back on the Jerkbait Islands.
You know, it's amazing how easily man-eating tribes can be reasoned with.
Knowing I needed to get here more than ever, I lashed together a few bits of cannibal leftovers and warthog sinew to build a makeshift raft. Unfortunately, that was soon eaten by the sharks.
Oh no!
So I swam. I swam as fast as I could for 3 days.
And arrived just in time to save me from the gallows. Nicely done, buddy. Kudos to your swim instructor.
I was fueled by the fire of our budding friendship.
Have you seen Elaine?
No, not since she left me in a poxed rage.
She's been doing a lot of that lately. I can't believe the voodoo lady has been pulling your ghostly / demonic strings all these years.
It came as a shock to me as well. But her diary spells it all out. You, me, Elaine, we're all part of the voodoo lady's malevolent plans.
Malevolence is in the eye of the beholder, Guybrush Threepwood. I know this is difficult to understand, but things are not as they seem.
No, things seem remarkably convoluted, which is what I've come to expect from you.
I've always had your best interests at heart.
Well, what about my interests? Without your meddling, I could have lived a normal, happy pirate's life.
Ha! The destiny of LeChuck has never been normal.
Yeah, I still don't want to be friends with LeChuck.
How about the mountain of ice on the roller coaster of the damned? She was behind that?
Especially that.
I risked life, limb, and manatee to get La Esponja Grande, and it's a puny, worthless lump.
What?
Soak up the gargantuan wonder that is La Esponja Grande.
That is La Esponja Grande? But wasn't it supposed to hold infinite amounts of voodoo?
I know. What a crock.
The size of the sponge is meaningless. It is what you do with it that matters.
Oh, yeah?
Well,
you fight like a...
Quit being so chummy. I don't like it.
So, Miss Spooky Pants gave me this menu which will
Spooky Pants.
supposedly put more grande in my esponja.
Excellent.
You wanna put some of your newfound deductive reasoning to the test and help me figure out what I need for the menu?
I'd give my beard to be able to help you, but I'm afraid my pirate mind is not fit for such things.
My pirate's mind.
Explains why after all these years you still allowed me to get within a nautical mile of you with a bottle of voodoo root beer. Sit tight, buddy. Once I save Elaine, you're next.
Don't worry about me.
Okay. Gotta go find shit. What's this? This is new. No, wait. It's a little LeChuck and a little voodoo
Stan.
lady.
Threepwood! No hard feelings over all those various civil and criminal charges?
Water under the bridge.
Great.
A bridge with a fast-talking shyster / salesman dangling from it. Still trying to make a buck on my recently cleared name?
Nah, I sold all that junk to that Doro sap. I moved on to the next trial of the century. Flotsam Island versus LeChuck and the Voodoo Lady.
Yeah, how are sales going now?
Great! People can't get enough of the Voodoo Lady's murky moral ambiguity, mysterious unexplored backstory, and her ample
La 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 la, not listening, la la la.
voodoo charms. And as for LeChuck, well, let's just say the Lady Pirates love a tale of redemption. The whole bad boy made good angle.
Ah. Have the Voodoo Lady and LeChuck been put on trial yet?
Have they? It's the trial of the century!
Wait, I thought I was the trial of the century.
Yesterday's news, Threepwood.
So, what kind of case are you building against LeChuck and the Voodoo Lady?
Oh, I'm not prosecuting them. I'm defending them.
What? Why?
Why do I do anything, Threepwood? Money! Pieces of 8! Filthy lucre! That Voodoo Lady babe is loaded! Funny thing though, she only let me take the case if I defend LeChuck, too.
Funny like a peg leg. What kind of souvenirs could you possibly be making out of the Voodoo Lady and LeChuck?
Oh, ye of little faith! Feast your eyes on the all-new People vs. LeChuck and the Voodoo Lady collection!
What's this?
That's a little decorative pin I've whipped up.
Trial of the Century 2. Electric Voodoo Loop.
We're still working on a title.
What's that one?
That's our Cursed Cutlass of Cthulhu LeChuck doll. Press the button for its special transforming glow.
What's happening?
It's a little bright.
Yeah, we're still working out a few kinks.
What's that?
It's my entrancing Voodoo Lady dashboard good luck charm.
Disturbing.
I would buy one of those and put it in my vehicle.
On second thought,
Say no more.
have you seen my wife?
Have I? That crazy sea devil hit me up for one of my patented and perfectly passable porcelain power pirate treasure maps before hightailing it for the jungle. If we're lucky, that thing will keep her going around in circles for weeks.
I don't suppose you'd be willing to sell me your eye-bending jacket.
Give up my jacket? That'd be like Samson getting a buzz cut, or King Arthur losing Excalibur, or Bluebeard dyeing himself blonde.
Huh?
Without my jacket, my salesman mojo would wither away faster than a hothouse orchid in a pizza oven.
So that's a maybe?
Cha. Come on. Okay. I wanna look at this again. Are we supposed to get his,
I better fold this up before I put it in my pocket.
Let's see. Just gonna see where everybody's at. No longer red carpet.
Guess they decided to put the rug inside after it was clean.
Nobody else in here? Not even in the toilet?
I don't need to use the facilities right now. Besides, that towel guy was a little creepy. Hey, WP. I told you I was innocent.
Well, bully for you! Meanwhile, we're still all poxed. There's a creepy voodoo priestess in my jail, and your wife's still threatening to sack our town. Truly, these are the best of times.
Looks like ladies' night has finally come to an end.
I'm thinking about canceling it in favor of something a wee bit safer. Like Ultimate Mumbly Pig Night or Amateur Tattoo Night.
Okie dokie. Let's go to the jungle, I suppose.
Ouch!
What the hell? What was that about?
Ouch!
That will come into play later, I'm sure.
When I was a younger pirate, I used to lie awake on the deck of my ship and gaze at the seagulls as they majestically swooped and bobbed through the evening sky. And then they started pooping on me. So I stopped doing that.
Still got oil leaks and pox clouds. Nothing new over here. To the jungle. What's he running from?
What was that? Something sure shoved a short sword up his aft sail.
Let's go check it out.
What the?
What the what?
Morgan!
Oh my god!
What happened?
When to get your hand.
You didn't have to do that.
Had to pay you back for all the trouble. Found Jacques. He told me.
What?
He told me.
What? What did the monkey tell you?
Is she really gonna die? Oh no! That's not cool! This sucks! What a bummer.
Singe.
Well, fuck. That's not cool, man.
It's broken.
Totally. What does that say? Totally. Rack of chemicals. Totally useless microscope, I see.
This must have been broken in the fight between Morgan and DeSinge. I hope the Vole escaped. Auto trepanation helmet.
Ow! What? My thumb.
This is a bad idea.
Blah.
But we're gonna press all the buttons.
Ow. What the?
Uh-oh. Okay. All the buttons.
Ow. Ah! I'm blind!
Phew.
Ow! Whoa!
Help?
So it doesn't last very long.
Lepidoptera flotzimus accelerus. Like many of its more common cousins, the sharp-toothed flotsam island moth has a penchant for noshing on articles of clothing. Where Flotzimus accelerus differs is in the pain of its bites, which can be quite annoying, and the rapidity of its meals. A swarm of flotsam moths can strip a man down to his undergarments in mere seconds, assuming the notoriously finicky moths approve of his wardrobe, of course.
Okay.
I could try to mix up those chemicals, but I'd probably just end up exploding. And not in the funny way.
No, not exit. You dickhead. There's a back room we could get into.
What the? What happened to Morgan's body?
What the what?
Refreshing.
It's locked.
I came back in here for that. But we did find out that
Looks like
Morgan's gone.
DeSinge is using my hand to make something called the Jus de Vie.
Son's a bitch. Wait, jar.
Vampiridae flotzimus sucrosus, the flotsam jungle firefly, are a common sight in flotsam's jungles, which they never leave. Although possessing no natural enemies, the Flotzimus sucrosus has a notorious sweet tooth, drawing it inexorably to bodies of sugar water.
Okay. Did you pick it up? No.
Vampiridae,
No, I don't
although
want you to
possessing
read
no natural enemies, the Flotzimus sucrosus has a notorious sweet tooth, drawing it inexorably to bodies of sugar water. It'd take a 7-year correspondence course in mad sciencing before I'd even have a hope of fixing that thing.
Fine.
Darn, no more bananas. Curse you, banana god.
Okay. Where the hell did Morgan's body go? Unsettling. It's pretty whiskers.
Hi there, Double Peg. Have you seen my wife?
I tore through here like a cat out of hell, off into the jungle.
What exactly are you doing?
Trying to figure out why poor...
She's probably just... See ya.
And still a grease fire. Off into the jungle we go. Let's look at our stupid map. Okay. I don't understand any of this. Maybe I do. Feast for the senses. This is the altar. I don't know, bro. Is this... Let's go to one of those things. Giant wind control device. Where is he? Shouldn't take him that long to walk there. God. Oh.
That's weird. This whole idol is under one of Crimp Digit's unbreakable glass bottles.
It looks like the old Vacalian wind control device has been set to suck again. But what's that tubing around its fingers all about?
I don't know, bro. It's a series of tubes. So we're here. What is this boy? That's that dais. Are we trying? I don't even know where the fuck we're trying to get. Okay, that's right. What is the skull? Like... How do we get to this boy? Unfold. Turn around. No, that's not right. It seems like it's the right way.
Now that I know a little bit more about the Vacalians, it appears that we're nearing the end of the Year of the Fish, and approaching the dawn of the Year of the Slightly Bigger Fish.
Okay. That makes sense. According to this. So where do we want to go? That's the dead end. Oh, I don't know what the skull is. So let's go left.
'18, 19, 20, and X marks the... Grr. When I get me hands on that plaid-coated scallywag, I'm gonna rip off his waving arms and beat into a briny pulp with him. What are you looking at? What are you looking at?
to eternal life.
Le spectre de Grand César!
Doesn't look like Elaine's in any immediate danger. Hopefully she won't commit any unforgivable atrocities before I finish enlarging my pox-curing sponge.
What? Despite repeated efforts to lace bait with tracking elements, Beast's spore remains indistinguishable from jungle floor. Oh, if only the beast left a path as bright as Flotsam's beautiful jungle fireflies. Wait, what's that spell? Fucking what? Okay. Let's go to the altar. Let's see. I want to get here. Because I don't know what these are. Or maybe... I don't fucking know. Who knows where I'm going? I'm gonna go... this way. Is this the opening? Yes, okay. Sons of a bitch. Are those just the rotaty things? We need to leave meat here.
That's the sacrificial altar of the jungle beast that Hemlock was rambling about.
Yeah. We ain't got no meat. What the fuck is this? You would think this is something which was not here before. Don't know what I'm doing. Here, I want to see what the... Okay.
I wonder who put this idol under glass. And why?
Are we gonna have to go to get that guy's, whatchamacallit? His breaking thing? Son of a bitch. Okay. Feast of the Senses. Let's read this again. Crap. It's the same thing. We just gotta undo it. First course, put on a napkin that's a sight, a garish cloth grotesquely bright. I'm assuming that's Stan's jacket. Second course, antipasta, jungle meat. Gives off smell like stinky feet. Something with cheese. Third course, before the main course, cleanse your palate with a taste that hits you like a mallet. Fourth course, the main course will cause quite a flap. To find the sixth sense, use your map. Now engorged, a small dessert. A touch so shocking it might hurt. Dessert? I guess dessert and hurt does rhyme. Your meal finished, let out a cheer or belch so loud that all can hear. I got that covered. But I don't know.
Hold this up before
We need Stan's fucking jacket.
I put it in my pocket.
Need.
What in the name of Bluebeard's hair dye?
Hey, no poaching. I have called dibs.
I think I may be lost. Shouldn't there be a creepy voodoo shack right about there?
There was, until they came to arrest that pox-spreading voodoo lady.
What happened?
First came the flames. Poor Senor Nipperkin went up like St. Elmo's fire. Then she emerged from the conflagration, mumbling ancient curses with every regal step. I never forget the baleful stare she fixed me with as she was led away. A look condemning me to a lifetime of suffering, shame, and regret.
Spooky.
And if that wasn't bad enough, I haven't found one bit of cool voodoo stuff in the wreckage. Fun!
Come on.
Mob justice can be so unfair.
What is this shiny thing?
Looks like the light of the shack's embers has attracted a swarm of jungle moths. That probably explains what happened to the Voodoo Lady's rug.
Ah.
What a shame. That rug really tied the shack together.
Give me some moths.
I'd better keep away from them, or they'll strip me naked faster than you can say MA rating.
You come with me.
Whoa! Uh-oh. Looks like these finicky moths won't eat a jacket that's encrusted with bacon grease, fish water, and manatee guts. Lucky me.
Okay, so I got the moths. Yes, okay. Maybe we use that on Stan. Why aren't you changing camera angles? Whatever.
Alright, little fellas, check out these high-def duds. Well, that's just great. The lamp's dead.
Son of a bitch.
Well, at least Stan's sign is keeping the moths from returning to the jungle.
Fix my lamp, bro. The lamp I ruined.
Say there, unbiased citizen.
What do you want?
Are you
Are you as
scandalized?
scandalized as I am by this trial?
I'm just glad that scum-sucking LeChuck and that scum-sucking voodoo lady will finally be brought to justice.
You suck a little scum and everyone wants your head. Why did someone order all those tubes?
I told you not to ask me that! I told you again!
Right.
Have you seen my wife?
Does she have red hair, green eyes, and a mole in the shape of a cocker spaniel on her left thigh?
Yes.
No, haven't seen her.
Very specific.
See ya.
Fix my lamp!
That doesn't need to be illuminated.
I want him to fix my lamp! It's obvious! Jackass!
Ow.
That was stupid.
Now that the lamp's dead, it's nothing but a big tacky paperweight.
I mean, the mobs are awful close. Why won't they just go get his shit?
Stan,
Guybrush, old pal.
It would seem that people can't tell that I'm online. Hold, please. While I figure out what the hell is going on. Did your computer die? Still says I'm going. I am the incompetent boob. Offline. Very strange. 35 minutes ago. Exceedingly strange.